Okay, we got the night camp all set up. We're ready for a good time. Yeah, I never find out. Starting out this morning with the wife and kids, we're out for a morning ride, a leisurely morning ride. However, the pace of this video really starts to quicken, and you're in for a treat because there's going to be some hard-hitting racing, wheelies, wipeouts, rescue operations, and all the fun stuff coming up soon. So please enjoy this video and like and subscribe if you get a chance. Okay, yeah, in here. Literally, we can see the ocean from our campsite here at Sandlake. That's our neighbor's generator there, a Cummins. It's got the large 50 amp coming out of there. It's actually Cummins by Onan. This is a parent company. So this is our generator here. It's a Furman 3650. It's got the electric start. Large plug-ins, small. About 8 years ago, I bought this Trailmaster 200. It's an adult-size mini bike, and it's about 6.5 horsepower, pull start, and it's held up amazingly well. I'm just quite amazed. And now the kids are older and they're using it, so it's more than me. We're using it to run back and forth to the bathroom and putt around a little bit in the sand with it. We aired the tires down. It did surprisingly well. I've done a few mods to it. Went to a Mikuni carburetor and went up like 3 sizes on the rear sprocket to give it more power on the bottom end. It's been a great little scooter all the way around. I'm quite pleased with the purchase and would recommend anybody to get a Trailmaster 200. And there's other varying versions of this as well, but they are made in China. You can get them at like Go-Kart USA, and some different vendors offer these. But they're well built, well constructed, so somebody over there is building them to a higher standard. And I mean, I'm 250 pounds. It hauls me around no problem. So fully automatic.
That's
you know,
good.
it's got the rear disc brake and shock absorbers in the front and rear. So it's really a nice little pit bike, or around the camp bike for adults and for kids. There's an old ambulance conversion for camping and hauling. Okay, we have a KFX Kawasaki 700 right here. This young lady's gonna fire up for us. It's got the dual exhaust. Oh yeah. That sounds amazing. Only $25 a night gives you a spot at the East Dunes campground. And these are some really nice spots on the asphalt with a sandy backyard. But make sure you get your reservations in early by going online or calling. Here is a quick drive through the campground. Go ahead. Stuck on the hill. Here comes Big Brother to the rescue. Despite getting a faster run at the hill, the quad just didn't have the power to make it all the way. So Dad's gonna head on down the hill with a strap and pull her out.
Woo! Congratulations! This is the Sandlake Bowl. Oh, looks a lot deeper in person than on video, but that's the Sandlake Bowl.
Freakazoids, robots, please report to the dance floor. Z-O-I-D-S. Z-O-I-D-S. Freakazoid. Z-O-I-D-S. Z-O-I-D-S. Baby.
Mother and daughter out for a ride. Yeah, she's got to be happy with this. Time for a little chow.
Some of the trails here are marked with an arrow for one-way traffic. What do we have here? What we have is a rescue operation. And I'm gonna stand back out of the way. You guys having fun in there?
Yes.
All right.
here we have a couple of quads lining up for a drag race on the sand. On the right is a 650 Can-Am 4x4, and my nephew's on the left in his Kawasaki KFX 700. And both riders are just over 200 pounds, evenly matched there. In race 2, I decided to put the Can-Am 650 in two-wheel drive low range, hoping to jump out for an early lead. And who knows what would happen. Next, I decided to put the Can-Am in high range two-wheel drive for race 3. We'll see what happens. And now for the fourth and final race, the Can-Am 650 is going back to high range four-wheel drive. Let's see what happens. Out for a night ride and a rip in the sand with my nephew Shane in his turbocharged Can-Am side-by-side. What a blast. And little did we know, this little adventure would turn into yet another rescue coming up.
Oh, don't get my big flag. That was 60 there. Woo! Yeah, I went over where you got stuck. It was a little higher this time. Momentum. Boom.
So riding with my nephew Shane in his Can-Am 900 on that night ride, we came across this guy out in the water who lost traction and his motor stalled out and the tide was coming in. It was developing into a critical situation, kind of all hands on deck to try to get this guy out. Already his bumper got tore off trying to pull him out, and in the next effort the rope broke. And in the meantime, I mean, the water is getting deeper. It's coming up into the floorboards of his car. So it was a hustle to get everything reattached, hooked back up, and drag this guy back up on the beach before things got totally out of hand. And unfortunately, there's a happy ending. Sort of a happy ending. I was so impressed with what I just seen there. I wanted to go over there and meet these guys.
What we have here is the legendary Honda 250R three-wheeler. As you can see, they get around on the sand really well. At this campsite, they've actually got two of them and a four-stroke 350X. Very mint showroom condition, absolutely gorgeous. It's got the lunch pack on the back. And here is a nice 350 four-stroke thumper in mint condition as well. My hat's off to those folks that put all the money and effort into this. Three-way race, 650. Can-Am 250 will get about a 3-second head start. And then a 400EX. He gets a 1-second head start. That is a lifted Subaru Brat with a couple of spare tires in the back. Sitting in my truck here and oh my God, that is an original Polaris Scrambler 252 stroke coming this way. I gotta get a video of that. the day use parking area right here. Park and ride. Folks, what we have here is an exciting race between a Honda 400EX and the challenger is a Kawasaki 700 EFI twin. They're gonna line up and go about the length of a football field, or maybe a little more. Okay, we have them down there lined up side by side, and I'm gonna start them in about just a few seconds here. Ready, go! Here we go. Okay, now we have a Yamaha 1000 side-by-side, an 850 side-by-side, and the two quads. Ready, go! I am going for a ride in a Yamaha 1000 YXZ. Steak and eggs for breakfast to get us off to a good ride. Okay folks, we're gonna do a top speed run on a Can-Am DS250. It's a 2019 Can-Am DS250 with Mia driving to find out what the top speed is. And I'm gonna have it on my speedometer here, and we're gonna find out what top speed is. Okay? Are you ready? Let's go.